There we go. Here we go. I don't understand why people are so angry still. Why are people so angry? Why are people so angry, bro? Welcome. This is the final whistle. Big up to everybody. Why are people so angry? Why are people so angry? My camera's playing up. There you go. Why are people so angry? It don't mean nothing, guys. If anything, in my opinion, this game, by the evidence, yeah, you can see that we need a winger. Okay, we got Cody Gakpo, but can't rely on Cody Gakpo for the rest of the season. We can all acknowledge that. You get me? We can all acknowledge that, and we can all acknowledge that we need a striker.
Acknowledge me.
We can all acknowledge it. But guys, at the end of the day, congratulations to Crystal Palace. Congratulations to Crystal Palace. Very simple. Big up to them. They came here. It's like let's face it, yeah, this game is like a cup final. A big deal for Crystal Palace. And you remember, guys, since another stat, I want to bring a stat up for you guys, yeah? I want to bring a stat up for you guys in the chat room. Big up to Scotty, big up to everybody, big up to LFC Paul, big up to Adam, big up to all the man them. I want to bring up a stat, yeah? That's about the Community Shield. Okay? About the Community Shield. I'm so hot, man, where I am now. I'm hot. Got my air conditioning on. Anyway, the stat is, since the Community Shield has been in existence, only 8 teams who have won the Community Shield has gone on to win the Premier League. So basically, people say it's like it's cursed. They say once you win the Community Shield, you don't really go on to win the league. That's what people say. It is what it is. Look, it's a charity shield. It's a nice day out for the Liverpool fans. Lovely hot day. It's always hot in the Community Shield. It's that time of year, July. Well, it's August now, so it's really hot now. And yeah, whoever went to the game, I hope you enjoyed yourself. All right, we lost, but it's a Community Shield. It's a Community Shield. Now, the mainstream media will run their agendas. It's happening already. The mainstream media and YouTubers as well, rival fans. I'll get it for the rival fans. We banter each other. I can handle banter. Banter, boom, 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 back and forwards. We give it to them. They give it to us. I get it. It's banter. I get it. But the mainstream media go too far. They're saying that Van Dijk is finished. They're saying he's got no legs left. They're saying Kirkers, is he that good? Salah, has he got anything left? This is just after one game. A charity shield. A charity shield. So the mainstream media will say Liverpool's finished. Van Dijk finished. Mohamed Salah is finished. This is what the mainstream media are saying. Mainstream media. Now, what it boils down to is, the only thing I do agree with what people are saying, we need 2 attacking players. We need 2 defenders, and we need 2 attacking players. We need an out-and-out winger, and we need another number 9. Very simple. Rodrigo on the left, and we need Isak. Now, us losing this game today, even though it's just a friendly, I think it's helped us even more to get Isak. Did you see what Van Dijk said at the end? Van Dijk said, I'm going to try and bring up the quotes. If I can bring up the quote, what Van Dijk says. Quote, I'm going to quote Van Dijk. Let me see if I've got it on my bookmarks. Right, this is what Van Dijk said. This is straight from Van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk. I think there's always room for an attacker in order to strengthen us. So let's see what the window brings in terms of balance to the team. So Virgil van Dijk knows Wagwan. He's the captain of Liverpool FC. He knows what is going on at the football club. Very simple. So he knows we need attackers, and Liverpool will address those attackers. What Liverpool needs to do Monday morning on the phone to Isak's agents, Isak needs to put a transfer request in. And what Liverpool needs to do, they need to pay what Newcastle wants for Isak. Stop messing around, stop dragging it on, stop trying to play mind games. Get in there and buy Isak. That's your first job on Monday morning. You get up in the morning, you go and have a shower, yeah? You have your coffee, you have your croissants, whatever you have in the morning. You get on the phone, you contact Isak's agent, tell Isak to hand in his transfer request, and then we go and put a bid in. Boom. Get the job, get the deal done. Very simple. We also need a winger. Now, the winger can probably wait probably a week or two because we've got Gakpo there, and I think Gakpo can play, do a good job there. But we need an attacker. Don't get me wrong, Ekitike is cold. I see a bright future for Ekitike. But Ekitike is not enough. R.I.P. Jota is left this world. We're never going to see Diogo Jota again unless we go there in the heavens. We're never going to see Jota ever again playing for Liverpool. He's probably playing for Liverpool in the heavens, but not down here. So we're never ever going to see Diogo Jota ever again. And every time I think of him, Jota, it upsets me every time I talk about him. And sometimes I'm at home, I could just be sitting there, and I'll be sitting there with my girl, and I'll just be sitting there on the sofa, and I'll be thinking of Diogo Jota, that we're never going to ever see Diogo Jota again. And it upsets me. It upsets me. It really upsets me. You know when something happens in your life, yeah? You know when something happens in your life, and sometimes it don't register straight away? I'm one of them mans, isn't it? I'm one of them mans. I'm one of them mans where when something happens, it doesn't register straight away. It registers a week, 2-3 weeks down the line, and then it hits me. I'm one of them mans, you get me? I'm one of them mans. So, I just hope we need 2 attackers. Darwin's gone, Jota's gone, and we need 2 attackers. We've got Ekitike, boom, in the door. What a player that man's going to be. It reminds you of Thierry Henry, the way he plays. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Thierry Henry, but the way his movement is, it reminds you of Thierry Henry. Because Thierry Henry was quite tall as well, and the way he moves on that left-hand side and he drifts off to the left and he cuts in like that, it just reminds of Thierry Henry. Now, I'm so happy that we got Ekitike. You can see now why people wanted Ekitike, well, a lot of teams wanted Ekitike. He was linked to a lot of teams, but he came to us. The thing, and I want to get into that later on when we do the player review. But we're getting the hate from the rival fans, which is normal. And we're getting the hate from the media, which is normal as well. Especially when the media is backed by the guy who owns the Daily. I'm not going to get into that, but we know who it is. So, another thing, when I watched the game today, we was missing Gravenberch. Now, for me, you know my stance on Curtis Jones. I've always been consistent about Curtis Jones. I thought Curtis Jones was okay in the first half for about 10-15 minutes. I thought he was playing all right. And but he holds onto the ball too much, and this is what frustrates me about Curtis Jones. that when he gets the ball, he can't just release it quick enough. He likes to hold on to the ball too much. He thinks he's Ronaldinho. He thinks he can hold on to the ball and start skilling mans up. Don't work like that, bro. Doesn't work like that, bro. I think Curtis Jones will be gone next season. That's just my opinion. He doesn't fit into our team anymore. When you saw Slot come in, and he started this season, when Slot came in last season, and he went on the record and he basically said, I feel better under Slot already more than Klopp. Remember when he said that, guys? Remember when Curtis Jones said that back in the day? As soon as Slot came through the door, he said, I feel better with Slot over Klopp anyway. Tried to score some brownie points, but it didn't work. You'll always be one of them players that you just hold on to the ball too much and he's not reliable. He always makes mistakes. He gets the ball and he holds on to the ball and then someone just takes the ball off him. He's just not reliable. And that's why I don't like him. And I knew as soon as Slot started bringing all these new players in, like Verts, all these players that are coming to Liverpool, changing his game, changing his team the way he wants to, Slot, his vision. I just looked at the team and I thought, nah, Curtis Jones is going to be gone next season. He's just not good enough to be in the squad. He could probably be on the bench, but you know what I mean? Does he want to be on the bench? I can't see Curtis Jones being at this team next season. Not in my opinion. So, guys, we just need to relax, guys. At the end of the day, it's just a pre-season. To me, it's a friendly, it's a charity shield. And like I said, congratulations to Crystal Palace. Congratulations to Crystal Palace. They deserved it. They was up for the game today. And that's just the way it is. Yeah, Virgil, it did have a stinker. I've got to admit, I'm not gonna shy away from that. Headphones. He did have a stinker. Virgil. Yeah, he did have a stinker. I've got to admit it. But it is what it is, and it is what it is. So, guys, we're going to do the player ratings in a minute. I'm going to look at the chat room now, and I'll answer all your questions. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to fix this so I can rotate it. So when I do, there you go. I'm going to rotate this so I can do the player ratings because I got my notes easy. I got some of my notes, so I need to bring that into there. So, guys, let's do the chat room. Big up to you, LFC Paul. First half played well. Second, let them. Yeah. The first half we was absolutely outstanding. When I saw the way we was playing football in the first half, I just thought Slot has done it. Slot has transformed this team for the better. We looked so good going forward, but the defense was always a worry for all of us. The defense. Even in the first half, we was getting done on the counter attack, and when it comes to our defense, we look shaky. We did look shaky. Now, people are saying that Virgil van Dijk is finished, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They say that every year. They say the same thing about Salah, by the way. Every single year, they say the same thing about Salah. They say the same thing about Virgil. They say, you know what? This is the year Salah's going to fall off. This is the year Virgil's going to fall off. But we know how it is, and it's the rival fans, and it they're jealous because they fear Liverpool. They know we're the best team, so they fear us. So I get it. You know, it's just the rival fans doing their thing, innit? Doing their thing. So let's go on to the player ratings. We can rate the team. I'm not sure if you know about this. This is the way we've always done it. This is the player ratings, the way we look. What we're doing here. There you go. The player ratings are here. Let's just fix this screen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm such an idiot when it comes to these things sometimes. Let's get these sorted, man. Let's get the camera sorted as well, because my camera's everywhere as well. All right, let's get this camera done. I'm never prepared. Let's get this there. There you go. We're ready. So, guys, let's do Alisson, yeah? Let's do Alisson. Is that good now, guys? Can you see everything on the screen? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Look at the pop-ups on this. Look at the pop-ups on this, man. Unbelievable. 1 second, guys. There you go. I'm going to bring them up now. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to bring them all up. 1 second. There you go. There they are. There you go. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. There you go. So, guys, what we're going to do, what we're doing, what we're saying about Alisson. What we're saying about Alisson, guys. What we're saying about Alisson. For me, an incredible piece of goalkeeping from Alisson. When it was one-on-one. Remember when they done that one-on-one? The impeccable piece of goalkeeping to fourth Marteta when the threw one-on-one. And I thought that was really good. But for me, obviously, the first goal was because of Van Dijk. But I thought Alisson played good. Alisson Becker. I think he made good saves. He done what he could do in the penalty shootout. But I think Alisson Becker, I am getting that goalkeeper stop, guys. You know that goalkeeper stop? I'm definitely getting that goalkeeper stop. I'm 100% behind that, 100%. Big up to Vito Corleone. Would you start Robinson or Kirkers? Kirkers? Nah, Kirkers. You're going to give him a go. I'm starting Kirkers. First half, I'm starting Kirkers. So you're saying 8 for Ali. Adam said 7. Scotty says 8. Vito says 8. James Hardy said 8. Let's go for 8 then. That's the majority, I guess. Alisson is getting at 8. So the 8 is excellence. There you go. Ali gets an excellence. Job done. Job done. Ali gets the excellent. Is everybody happy with the excellent boy Ali? I'm happy with that as well. Ali played really good. Really, really good. And I'm proud of him. Because you know Mama Dashvili wants that job, innit? Mama Dashvili is hunting him down, bro. Hunting Alisson down for that job. He wants that goalkeeper's position, man. Virgil, Van Dijk's penalty check. Yeah, it did. It did. We was killing it before that. We was smashing it. Smashing it. We were. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. It's a charity shield, guys. Long as we return for Bournemouth, all this is going to be forgotten. I know it hurts, but you know what? I don't. You know Alisson's Alisson's goalkeeper top. I want that top. That top he had on today was cold. Alisson's top was cold. I like that goalkeeper's top. I'm getting that goalkeeper's top. So the next one is Jermaine Frimpong. Did you see when he celebrated when he scored? It's like it's oh my dear. You know Frimpong. People said that he never meant to do it. I disagree. I think he did mean to do it. Go and watch. Go on YouTube. Right? Well, not now because you're watching me, obviously. Go on YouTube when you after this video. Yeah. Go and type in Jermaine Frimpong goals from last season when he was at Bayern Leverkusen, yeah? Go and type in it and go and have a look. One of his goals that he scored, I don't know who it was against, some German team, yeah? And he done a similar thing. He went up the corner and he shot it in and he went in similar scenario. I think Frimpong meant to score that goal. And I'm going to give Frimpong today at 8 out of 10 as well. I think he was excellent today. Excellent, Jermaine Frimpong. What's the chat saying? Yeah, he was class, man. So what we're saying about Frimpong? Oh, so you're giving Frimpong a 10? Was that for Frimpong? I thought it was an 8, man. It was really good. Maybe 9, 8.5, maybe. Yeah, man. He was cold. Really, really good. He was really good today. Absolutely outstanding. Frimpong, yeah. That guy is so fast. He's so fast. See, when the first game, like this is the Charity Shield, yeah. It don't mean nothing, yeah, or whatever it is. When I saw Frimpong today, I think when we brought in the fullbacks, Kirkers and Frimpong, I thought out of the two, I knew both of them were good signings, but I actually thought, yeah, that Kirkers would be the one where now that Frimpong will probably take a while to fit into the Premier League, innit? Right? I thought Kirkers would fit in straight away because Kirkers used to play. He's played in the Premier League for about a couple of years. So I thought, yeah, Kirkers would be fine, innit? But like I said, it's only the first game. But Jeremy Frimpong seems like he just fitted in with the Premier League so easy. You know, that guy is so fast. It's unreal. Today, he was practically a winger. He was practically a winger today. Practically a winger. Yeah, man. Liverpool, yeah, we're brilliant, man. His burst forward was absolutely outstanding. It's something like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's not Sonic the Hedgehog, is he? No, Sonic the Hedgehog. No, he's like that, man. Sonic the Hedgehog. Frimpong, 8 out of 10. Scotty said 8.5. Yeah, he was up and down, scored, showed the difference between him. Yeah, man. You know what? I might give him 8.5. I'm going to go with the 8.5. I think he was really good today, Frimpong. So let's give him an 8.5. That is dapper, you know that. So he's just above Ali. So the next one is Ibra Konate. For me, Ibra Konate had a brilliant game today. He had a really good battle with the fellow Frenchman, Mateta. Always, most of the time, coming out on top. Konate. And for me, he was good, man. He had one poor tackle on Sedley Gas, but he was still good. He had one poor tackle in the game. I thought overall it was night and day between him and Virgil. So I think that, yeah. You know what I think what's going to happen now I'm seeing Frimpong. I think that Konate is going to be doing the same thing what he done with Trent. You know when Trent used to bum forward and then never came back? But I know Frimpong does come back because he's got the speed. But I think now and again, Konate will still be running over to the right-hand side, covering off. You know, covering him off Frimpong. But Frimpong is practically a winger. He's practically a winger. But the thing I like about Frimpong as well, I've started to see a nice little relationship between him and Mo Salah. Had a link up, you get me? Him and Mo Salah were linking up good, so I like that as well. Yeah, man, I thought he had a good game. I think he had a good game. I'm not about Frimpong now, but I think Konate had a good game. I was just sorry, I got carried away. I was looking at Vito Corleone's message, but overall, I think he had a good game, Konate. So I'm going to give Konate a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Konate. Got carried away there. What was I talking? Talking about Konate, then I went straight into Frimpong. What am I talking about, man? 7 out of 10 for Konate. Next one is Virgil van Dijk. Looks leggy, trying to cover that vast ground left vacant behind the defensive line. And when failing to catch the Saar for the second goal, while another major concern was that's what people are saying, that a major concern. I don't think so. Now, people are going to look at Van Dijk now. The spotlight's on Van Dijk. That's well, I don't know about the 5. It might be lower than that for me. Van Dijk is getting a bit older now, but this is just a Charity Shield. No. The manager will be watching Van Dijk, I'm sure. He will be watching Van Dijk, and he's going to be, obviously, his focus is going to be on Van Dijk, among many. But I think Van Dijk is still good. He had one bad game. He had 2 mistakes, and obviously everybody's there ready to cut his off. Everybody knows that. It's football. But I still think Virgil van Dijk is still good. And I think Virgil van Dijk, when we play Bournemouth, is going to be absolutely amazing on Friday. And all this stuff about Virgil van Dijk that he's slowing up and he made mistakes. It's all gonna be put to bed. At the end of the day, it's the first proper game of the season. Competitive game, not competitive, but it's a charity, but the first competitive game of the season. It might be just a bit rusty. If you remember, Virgil van Dijk didn't play a couple of days ago because he was sick. So he might be just getting over it and he's back and he just needs to get back in shape. Because when you hit that age in life, it takes you longer to get your sharpness back. But when you do get it back, you're back to your best again. He's not 25 anymore. He's not going to suddenly bounce back off a cold or illness, whatever he had. You get me? He's not going to suddenly bounce back at 30 odd years of age. He will take time. And I think in the next game, he's going to show everybody that he's still VVD. And that's it. In my opinion, he's still got it. He's still got it. But for me, I'm going to give Virgil a 3 out of 10. Yeah, yes, there you go. He came back from his sickness. And when you get to that certain age, yeah, it takes you longer to get back into it. You get me? It takes you longer to get back when you're in your 30s. That's just the way the human body is. If he was 25, next day he could throw up, and the next day or a few hours later he'd be fine. But he's not. He's 30 plus years of age, so it's going to take him longer to come back. And I think within the next game or two, he'll be sharp again. It'll be fine. He says, less of that age, you. No, bro. But you know what I'm saying, innit? LSC, poor bro. It's all right, man. Oi, he's just one of them. He's just one of them. You know what? He's going to get a 3 out of 10, and that's what he's getting. That's all he can get, man. He can't get no more than that. Virgil, the captain, was poor. He's in that section, 2 to 4. And that's Toto's best player, though. Toto Hammer, that's his best player. He'll be back soon, by the way, Toto Hammer. Couple of days, he'll be back, so I'm not talking to myself. I don't want someone else on the screen so I can talk to you, but Virgil van Dijk, he's back. I mean, Toto's back soon. So let's go into the next one. He's Milas Kerkeres. A little bundle of energy down Liverpool's left. Absolutely amazing on the left-hand side. But often was pinned back by Palace counterpart, Muniz. So Muniz kind of had him on toast for a little bit during the game. But I think overall he played good. Yeah. He got replaced by Robertson towards the end of the game, which is fair enough. But I thought Kerkeres played good. He played okay. Not as good as Frimpong, but he's still done his thing, innit? Give him time. So I'm looking at this, and I'm going to probably give Kerkeres, I'm going to give him 6.5. That means he's cool. 6.5. So Scotty gave him 7. Adam Ruford, 6. Big up, CJ. Big up to you, bro. Oh, you changed your avatar. Yeah, so I'm going to give him a 6. 6.5. Kerkeres. Where is he on there? There you go. 6.5. I'm going to give Kerkeres. So, let's go on to the next one. Curtis Jones. Victor Corleone. Well, you said 7. Scotty said 7. You know what? Let's give him 7. There you go. There you go. We'll give him 7. So the next one, Victor Corleone. The next one is Curtis Jones, started in place of Gravenberch. I think Curtis Jones was all right for the first 20 minutes of the game. Then he started to get ball hungry like he always does. Holds onto the ball, doesn't want to release it. Frustration. For me, I think he'll be out of the club by next season. I think the club's outgrown him now. He's outgrown him. I'm not giving Curtis 8. Sorry, bro. I'm going to give him a 6. No, I'm going to give him a 5. Not a 6. No, a 5. I'm going to go with the majority. So Scotty said 5. LFC Paul said 6. Adam Ruford said 5. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him 5. So Curtis Jones. And the thing about Curtis Jones, he thinks he's better than he is, you get me? He thinks he's better than he is, and he's just not that good. Just not that good. I'm sorry. Just not that good. Let's go to Dominic Szoboszlai. So what are you saying about Dominic Szoboszlai, guys? What are you saying about Dominic Szoboszlai? Dominic Szoboszlai. Dominic Szoboszlai. What are you saying? CJ said, whoa, that's a bit controversial, isn't it, CJ? CJ says, give everyone a 0. No, bro. No. These are the numbers I've gave. So, I've given Frimpong 8.5, Allison 8, Kirkes and Kanate 7, Curtis Jones 5, and Van Dijk 4. 2 to 4. So, what we're saying about Dominic Szoboszlai, guys. Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai was a source of long passes. I think Szoboszlai was all right with his passes today. But got caught out for me. I think he got caught out too many times when Palace was pressing us. He got caught out too many times, Szoboszlai. I thought he was all right with his passing in the game, but when we was on the offense, when we was on the deep, when we was on the press, he lost the ball. He got caught out too many times for Szoboszlai. So I'm going to give Dominic Szoboszlai a 5. I think Dominic Szoboszlai is a 5. So what are we going for in the chat, guys? What we're going for in the chat? I think Dominic Szoboszlai was a 5. Yeah, I know. I know he did. I know. That's why we was missing. This is what I kept telling you, man, yeah? This is what I kept telling you, man. Not just using the chat, other people, yeah? But everybody said, oh, Dominic Szoboszlai looks good in pre-season. Dominic Szoboszlai looks good in pre-season. You see, he's turned the corner. I said, forget pre-season. Wait until the season starts, then judge him. Because last season, Dominic Szoboszlai, yeah? Dominic Szoboszlai was terrible last season. Terrible. And the season before, he was terrible as well. And people that keep saying, oh, Dominic Szoboszlai is good, man. Dominic Szoboszlai is good. I don't care about pre-season. When we play Bournemouth, right? When we play Bournemouth, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know what I didn't get today? What I didn't get, right? Why weren't McAllister playing? Why was it McAllister not playing? I understand with Gravenberch because he just had a kid. Congratulations to him for being a father again. Oh, if it's his second kid, I don't know. But congratulations. We was missing McAllister today, and we was also missing Gravenberch. The 3 I would go for is Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz. I'm sorry. All thingies, yeah. For me, all Dominic Szoboszlai is a runner. He's like Henderson. He's just a runner. I don't care what anyone says. When the pressure's on, when we get to not today because it was just a charity game. Maybe he thought different about the game. Maybe the pressure was on him. But when we start playing them big boy teams, yeah, like Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and pick teams like that, yeah, we'll see what he's made of. Then it's all right doing it in the pre-season, but you're gonna do it when it matters. Okay, it wasn't fit. Okay. So what you giving in Dominic Szoboszlai? What are we giving Dominic Szoboszlai? Six. I could see 6. What else? I'll give him a 5. That's what I thought by Curtis Jones. So that's what I'm saying about Dominic Szoboszlai. Everyone was saying, oh, he's going to be good this season, but he wasn't that good last season. You get me? He wasn't that good last season at all. All he used to do last season is get the ball and give it away and just pass it to Salah. That's all he ever did last season. And because he was good in the preseason, everyone's saying, "Oh, that's it. He's back. He's gonna play good now." Still the same, bro. Still the same. So, next one. is Florian Wirtz. For me, 117 million. This is what you pay for. He was effortlessly just gliding through the midfield, and this is what we got him for. Into a midfield in attack. He set up a couple of people. He could have got an assist today. It didn't work out for him. That nice cross, what he did into Frimpong. Brilliant. And the thing about it with Florian Wirtz, he's going to get better every single game. Every single game when he starts adapting to the Premier League, he will get better. Absolutely amazing. Well, he did get an assist against Ekitike. He grabbed the early assist for Ekitike. So he got an assist today. Absolutely outstanding. For me, he's getting an 8. He's getting an 8 for me. He's getting an 8. He's getting an 8 for me. 8. 7 from LSD Paul. 7 from Scotty. I think it was an 8. We need one more now to get this deciding vote. Was he a 7 or an 8? 7 or an 8? I know, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People are not saying much about him today because they know he's good, innit? You know, the rival fans, they're not saying nothing much about him because they know he's good. Yeah, that was disappointing. Yeah, it was. To be fair, I think I'm just going to give him a 7.5. Yeah, can't agree. We'll put on 7.5. Florian Wirtz. So Florian Wirtz 7.5. So the next one, let's go on to the attackers. This is going to be quite controversial. That's what we're saying about Mohamed Salah. What we're saying about Mohamed Salah. I want everyone to say what you thought about Mohamed Salah. Now, out of the two players, if I was worried about anyone, out of the two players, if I'm worried about someone, it's probably Salah. If I am worried about anyone, out of him and Virgil, people say declining. If anything, I'm more worried about Salah. Nah, I never saw it, bro. I never saw. I saw the strap with Curtis Jones though. Curtis Jones never looked that happy when Curtis Jones got taken off. I thought the substitutes come too early. I did, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I think the substitutes came too early, in my opinion. Way too early. Way too early. So what you saying about Salah? What you saying about Salah? It was definitely one of Salah's poorer games, despite his clear genius. Nothing seemed to roll his way, and he was missing the rub of the green, in my opinion. Blades his penalty over to the start of the shootout. Completely, utter disaster penalty. What we need to do now, we need to start looking at new penalty takers. I do not feel comfortable watching Salah take a penalty anymore. Who are you talking about now, bro? Are you talking about Curtis Jones? Or Fingate? Who are you talking about, bro? Curtis Jones or Florian Wirtz? Who were you talking about? Oh yeah, no, we're definitely. Well, Virgil addressed that at the end. You know, in his press conference, Virgil addressed that at the end. You know, at the end, Virgil addressed it at the end. He said that we need more attackers. I think we need a winger, we need a left winger, and we need a striker, and we need 2 defenders. Oh, okay. Florian, okay, I got it. Florian Wirtz. I didn't really see, you know. I didn't really see. Bro, I've done a watch along, yeah. I've done a watch along, you know, of the game. And if you missed it, yeah, this is the link. This is the link, okay? The Crystal Palace game, the link, the Community Shield. So if you haven't liked the video, yeah, go and like the video. Okay. Go and like the video. This is the link. Why is this coming on the screen now? One second, guys. Oh my gosh, just go away. Right. I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, this random screen just popped up, man. Give everyone a 0. Give everyone a 0, you know. Crazy, man. It says at least we're good enough to even be in the Community Shield. That's positive. I don't care about the Community Shield, bro. I do not care. Serious talk. I do not care about the Community Shield. I never have and I never will, ever. Oh, don't get me wrong. When you're watching the game, yeah, that's the link anyway. See that link I just put in? That was for my watch along. Go and show some support after the video. If you can do it now, and like that video. You got 2,000 views, but you only got 15 likes. You get me? 2,000 views and 15 likes. It's crazy. So let's move on to the next one then. Salah. What we're saying about Salah? What we saying about Salah, man? I'm giving Salah it was poor. Let's just face it, innit? Let's face it. Where's Mohamed Salah? Waste, man. Oh, he's at the bottom of the barrel for me. To be fair, I'm more worried after Salah missed his penalty and he didn't look unbothered. Usually he gets mad at himself. This is what that's the only concern. That's the only concern I've got is Mohamed Salah. I'm not saying he's finished, but you get me? This might be the time where he might start declining. See, with Virgil, it's different. He's a centre-back. So Virgil could go on longer than Salah. You get me? Maybe Slot will have to move him more central than being on the wing. I'm convinced now. I am convinced now. I am generally convinced that when Salah goes to AFCON, yeah, I think Frimpong's going to be the right winger. He's going to be the winger. He's going to replace Salah when Salah goes to AFCON. And I think he'll do a good job, Frimpong. But I'm giving Salah a waste, man. We'll see what. Yeah, we'll see what happens at the moment. Yeah, I'm still staying positive. I'm just saying I'm a little bit worried. I'm not worried about Virgil. I know Virgil's going to come back, but Salah might be a bit different because he's a winger, innit? And everybody knows when you're a winger, you're running more, obviously, innit? You're constantly running. We need passionate fans like these Newcastle and PSG fans. We have got passionate fans, bro. So let's move on to the next one. Hugo Ekitike, I'm giving him at 10. I'm giving him the top tier. He's gonna get a Messiah for me. Absolutely excellent play today. I was shocked that Slot took him off. You get me? Taking off Ekitike, boom. What was all that about taking off Ekitike? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Taking off Ekitike. I would have never took him off, bro. Never. Ekitike is getting top tier for me. He was the best player on the pitch, in my opinion. And you took off Ekitike, and I just don't understand why you made them substitute so early. Now, we've got the best fans. We've got the best fans. Newcastle's got a good fans as well. But I think we're passionate as well. We're up there. We're the best. So I'm going to give Ekitike top tier. Top tier. He's getting Messiah right at the top. Messiah. Yeah, that back heel was cold. Yo, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see more of that, man. Someone messaging me 1 second. I want to see more of that. I like that back heel. That's what Ekitike is about, you get me? That guy's different, man. We got a good one on our hands there, guys. Ekitike. So, what we're saying about Cody Gakpo? What we're saying about Cody Gakpo? Yeah, he's definitely man of the match. Yeah, probably. You'll probably get that. No, but what I'm saying is our fans aren't loud enough. One bit I go to games, lad. You can hear them more. Okay, fair enough. Ekitike is Trezeguet. Trezeguet for Fancy Made. Ekitike, we'll see, man. We'll see. It reminds me of Thierry Henry a bit as well. You get me that long. I know the Trezeguet and that was similar, but it reminds me of them ones. You get me. I think Henry. But yeah, Trezeguet. Trezeguet was like, I was young when he played. But I know Trezeguet. I've watched it with Juventus and all that, innit? But he's like Henry and Trezeguet. He's kind of a mix, yeah. He's good, man. He's really, really good, that Ekitike. He's really impressed me. He's coming to the team. You think about it, he coming to the team, yeah. He's had a couple of games and he's fitting in with the team already, bro. He's fitting in with the team. You know what I mean? He's cold, man. He's cold. But I'm gonna give Cody Gakpo. Look, it weren't his finest moment, yeah. It wasn't his finest moment in the first half. He didn't really get much better from him under the arch. With Isak potentially on the way later this window, I think his spot is definitely under threat. I think Cody Gakpo's position at Liverpool could be under threat. If they're bringing Isak, which I know they are, and then they might put Ekitike on towards the left, I think Cody Gakpo might be eating bench. You get me? He might be eating bench. I'm Cody Gakpo if he keeps putting up stinkers like this. So I'm going to give Cody Gakpo a 5. And I like Cody Gakpo, but he needs to do better. But I'm going to allow him now because it's the first game of the season. 5. So what we're giving the manager? Arne Slot. I didn't even got him on there. Stunking head. What we're giving Arne Slot? I ain't got his head on there. I'll have to do it another time. I'm gonna give Arne Slot for me. What we're gonna give Arne Slot? Let's do the subs. Endo, 6 out of 10 when they come on. Let's do them quick, the subs. Endo, give him 6 out of 10. McAllister came on for Ekitike. It was fortunate not to have given away a penalty. Remember when he come on, that hit his hand in? I thought they was going to give that as a penalty. And plus, he had his penalty and missed. So I'm going to give McAllister a 5. Nah, I'm going to give him 4. Sorry. Andy Robertson, he came on, but he weren't out there for long. Arne Slot for me, Liverpool's new signing, took right at home. But all-star cast last this season appeared out of sorts. Somebody in games, I don't know, and the subs as well. You know, I mean, Arne Slot, man, it's the substitutes. I just think he shouldn't have took off Ekitike. I think that was a mistake. He was a goal threat. Yeah. We're talking to DM. We was missing figures today. Gravenberch. We was definitely missing Gravenberch today. Definitely. And why ain't McAllister fit as well? Should be fit by now, man. Yeah. We need McAllister was and Gravenberch was missing today. Definitely missing today. Gravenberch. Nah, they're not gonna play him, bro. You know what? When I watched this game today, yeah, I thought Arne Slot was gonna look at this game. Good, this is a good question. That is. That's a good question. When I watched this game today, right before the game, I thought to myself that Arne Slot is only going to take this game as just a friendly, and for me, it's a friendly. I don't care about the Charity Shield. Don't care. You can't even count them in your trophy cabinet. I don't care. It's a one-off game for Charity Shield, for charity. It's a name charity. Don't care. It's not. It's not. It's good that it goes to charity and stuff like that in that part. But apart from being trophies, I'd rather not mention the Charity Shield. I'm sure when you go to Liverpool's main cabinet, you don't see loads of Charity Shields. I don't think they put them out there and say, "Oh, look how many Charity Shields we won." Nobody cares about the Charity Shield. So for me, before the game, I thought, you know what, maybe Slot doesn't really care about the game. But as the game progressed and the team that he put out there, and he seemed like he did care, because for me, I would have played my man, Nione. I would have definitely played him today in midfield, test him to see what he's like. You get me? And he put his strongest team out there, and that probably makes you think he really wanted to win it. You get me? He really wanted to win this game, which was weird. CJ's always trolling, bro. Don't worry about it. But I agree with him on that one. I would have played Nione. I would have took off Curtis Jones and put on Nione. Why not? Why put on an unfit McAllister and you could have put on Nione? Oh, of course we've got time. Of course we've got time. Of course we've got time. I think this reinforces my point that we're going to get Isak. Did you hear what Virgil van Dijk says at the end? Virgil van Dijk says there's still time to improve. There's definitely a chance to get another striker in. He actually said it at the end of his interview. He said, yeah, we do need another striker, and we're definitely going to go in for one. And he said, we're going to see what's out there in the market. Very simple. This is exactly what he said. This is exactly what he said. I'll get the quote. I did read it at the beginning. That makes me think I think we're going to get a left. We're definitely going to get a winger now. Today, you could see that we needed a winger. You get me? You could see that we wanted a winger. You could see today we was missing a winger. So let's have a look. Any news out there? Here we go. So this is what Virgil said. Virgil, right? Virgil. He's what it is, isn't it? Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool striking options. Well, we just lost Darwin, and he went to Saudi, and we lost Lucha. He obviously went to Bayern. I think there's always room for an attacker in order to strengthen us. So let's see what the window brings us. Exactly what I said. Very there. And because Virgil, obviously, he knows a lot because he's a captain as well. I'm sure he's been informed by Arne Slot as well. So we've lost Lucha. He's going to get replaced because we haven't replaced Lucha Libre. Lucha Diaz. We haven't replaced him. So we need to replace him. So what we're going to do, we're going to replace him with our records could be Rodrigo or Barcola. And then we're going to get a replacement for Nunes. Very simple. So I think you watch this week now. Watch this week. I guarantee you guys, you're going to come back to me on this channel and you're going to say, I'm right. Watch how much movement happens this week now. Watch. This was the tester. This was the blueprint of the team. Oh, big up, man. Thanks for that, bro. Thanks for the super chat, man. Really, really appreciate it, bro. Big up to you, bro. Really, really appreciate it. That means a lot. That means a lot. So guys, I'm going to show you something now. And I guarantee, like I said, I guarantee that you will say, I guarantee you will say to me that I'm right. I'm going to like your super chat. Big up to you, bro. There you go. You got a love for me on there. I guaranteed, yeah, that you're going to say I'm right. Watch the movement that comes from Liverpool. Watch the movement. Watch what happens for Monday morning. What's going to happen? Liverpool are going to bring in a left winger. They're going to bring in Isak, and they're going to bring in 2 centre halves, Mark Guay, and maybe a young and up and coming one. I guaranteed. I guaranteed. I guaranteed. You're going to start seeing some movement. For once you got your captain coming out there, I'm saying we definitely need some attackers. We've lost Lucha and Diaz. No, Lucha is Diaz. We've lost Diaz and Nunes. Them 2 players, Diaz and Nunes. Obviously, we need to buy someone. So I think we're going to get a left winger, and we're also going to get a striker. I mean, like someone to replace Nunes. Obviously, we're not going to just not buy anyone from now. Obviously, we're short. We are short. Very simple. We need a centre back, yeah. CDM. I don't think we need a CDM. Number 9, yeah, and a winger. That's it. We need 2 centre backs, I think. We need a number 9 and we need a winger. That's what's going to happen. See, that's what Virgil's saying, man. Virgil's vexed, you get me? But Virgil didn't play good today, you get me? Virgil's vexed, but he didn't play good. Know what I'm saying? Virgil did not play good. And he needs to look at himself in the mirror, man. I know he's doing a bit of deflecting, but at least he's come out and said it, innit? We definitely need a winger, though. Do you know that Darwin scored today as well? Darwin scored his first goal, you know. Scored his goal today. Oh, halal. So Virgil van Dijk, we lost Darwin, and we went to Saudi, and we lost Lucha, Diaz. What else? What else is there? Any more news? But watch tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, watch what happens tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to be heading off in a minute. Look what people are saying on the internet already. People are saying, "Oh, Isak's getting ready to come to Liverpool." Watch this week. Watch this week. We're going to start making some moves because there's an imbalance to our team. You get me? There is an imbalance to our team, and it's clear to see. We need someone to replace Diaz. We need someone to replace Darwin Nunes, and we need 2 centre backs. We need 2 centre backs. Mark Guay could be the guy that rotates with Virgil. If Virgil has a couple of bad games, stinkers, Mark Guay could be that guy. Or if Kanate gets injured, Mark Guay will be the perfect replacement to rotate with them, especially in cup games when we don't need them to play. You get me? So we also need a young centre back to come in to learn off Virgil, learn off Kanate. So when one of them finally leaves, or when they leave, you get me? Big up to Adam again. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Thanks for the super chat, bro. This means a lot to me, you know. Means a lot to me, bro. You know what I mean? Just thanks, you know what I mean? Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm gonna start doing some membership stuff soon as well. When TOTO's come back, he's gonna set up a membership. So there's gonna be like membership perks. So I told you about the games. What the membership's gonna be is basically when the new FIFA comes out, we're gonna have a FIFA league. We're gonna have a team, like an ultimate team that all of us play together in it. So there's gonna be 11 on the squad, yeah, and it's gonna be 11 people from the membership. If you join the membership, we're gonna have exclusive gameplay with FIFA, and we're gonna do a lot of play games together. And we're gonna go in the Discord, and we're gonna talk through the Discord, and we're gonna play FIFA. That's what we're gonna set up when TOTO gets back. So when the new FIFA comes out, it's gonna be that. So if you're interested in that, that's coming soon. That's only for members though. We haven't set up the membership yet, but we're going to. TOTO's gonna do all that. when TOTO gets back. When TOTO gets back. TOTO's gonna set it up, innit? I think he's back Tuesday. Yeah, man, big up to Adam, man. So we're gonna have the memberships, and then when we get the membership, we're gonna do the FIFA thing. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be cool. So, guys, who do you think we're gonna? Who would you have on the left wing? Who would you have on the left wing? I want to hear some. I mean, not left with the left wing. Who we have on the left wing? Name me some players. Who we have on the left wing? I want to name some players. We've got 10 likes. Let's try it. If you haven't liked the video, like it as well. Yeah, man. I'm a bit off today, though. I was a bit sick last night. You see, I threw up a bit last night. You know, when it gets so hot, I don't like the weather in it, and that's why I'm a bit off today. I'm not sure if I'm slurring my words today. It sounds like I'm slurring my words today. I'm a bit off, you get me? I'm not reading stuff right at the moment because I'm a bit off from yesterday. I had some lemon and that this morning, but it's still not doing no good, you get me? But I want to do the video because this is what I want to do, innit? I'm here to do the videos. Yeah, it's going to be Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo might be a possibility. Liverpool will go very, very quick and fat, very quick this week. Very quick. Liverpool is going very, very quick this week. They're going to use that Lucha money and going to go and get Rodrigo. Go and get Rodrigo. Go and get Isaac. Then sort out your defense. Bring in Mark Guay and bring in a young up-and-coming defender. That's it. Or if you want to wait for Mark Guay, you'll get him free next year. But you don't want to take that chance because there's going to be other people trying to come in for him as well. So I know Chelsea was trying to come in for Mark Guay. We want to get in there and get Mark Guay. Let's see if there's anything about the Liverpool thing regarding Mark Guay. Because I heard something about a price that Liverpool put in. I think it's something about 80 million euros. Let's have a go. Have a look. Heard something about Mark Guay, you know, that we're putting like an 80 million bid. What was going on with the game? Let's have a look. So these are the sales so far this summer. These are the sales of the team this summer. This is what we've got so far. Ready? This is what we've got so far. So we've got 59.5 million for Diaz. 30 million for Kwanzaa. That was an absolute bug. We done good on Kwanzaa, 30 million. 12.5 for Keller. Should have went for more. 8.5 million for Trent. 3 million for Nat Phillips. 8.5 for Tyler Morton, and Darwin Núñez for 46 million. So we've got enough money there. Plus we've got money from the Champions League. Plus we've got money for winning the league. So the money's there. The money is there. My wrist is hurting, man. Whack my wrist off the door. Anyway. Yeah, so the money is definitely there for us to spend. But again, that's it, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm off now. See you later, guys. I'm off. Thanks for supporting the video today. Big up to Adam with the 2 super chats. I'm going to be heading off now and enjoy the rest of my evening. I will be back tomorrow. There's going to be news. Believe that there's going to be news coming all this week. So make sure you tune in. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Right? And after you hit the subscribe button, make sure you put the alert on. As soon as I go live, it'll pop up on your phone or your iPad or wherever you're watching YouTube. So remember, guys, I'm heading off. Big up to everyone. I'm going to go and have a big glass of water, and then I'm probably going to go lie down. So I'm not feeling that good. So, guys, big up to everybody. Yeah, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm more sharp. Guys, just say in the chat, was it all right today in the stream? Because I don't sound a bit off. I feel like I sound a bit off to me. I'm a bit off, man. Yeah, of course it's time, bro. Hit that subscribe. Big up to everybody in the chat room. Big up CJ. Yeah, man. Thanks for that, Scotty. Yeah, I just feel off today. Do I sound off to you guys? Do I sound off, or do I sound all right? Because for me, I feel like I sound off. Oh, okay. Thanks, Adam. Big up to everybody support the channel. Big up to Adam with the super chats as well. Big up to everyone. Remember, go and watch my watch along. I just done a watch along on the channel. If you haven't liked that video, please go and like it. I'm going to put the link in the chat room now. So all you got to do, just go to the room, go to the video. You don't have to watch it. Just go to the video and like it. This is the link I'm going to put in the chat now. The link for the watch along. You got 2,000 views. You got 2,000 views, but only 15 likes, 16 likes. So there's if you haven't liked it, click on the link and do it. Yeah, big up to everyone. See you guys tomorrow. News hopefully is going to be breaking tomorrow. But big up to everyone. You'll never walk alone. But again, like I said, guys, like I've been saying from the beginning, relax. It's only pre-season. Relax.